What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is the Blazer King, and whether you're on King's Critiques or TikTok or Patreon for my normal name, it be what it be. And we'll start with number one, a recap of, in the last episode, the fight between Shin and the new girl who's obsessed with Sakamoto ended. Excuse me if you heard that. However, the slur candidate apparently was the third dude on the boat, not the one in the ski cap like I thought it was. So I was right on the ant thing, but wrong on that end. Oh well. Oh yeah, that was the thing that was revealed at the beginning of the episode, by the way, is that Rion was Akira's aunt, not mother. So I got the W on that one for guessing aunt first over mother. But that aside, now it comes down to the dude who's basically being ran through a VR by Gaku is fighting Shin, the girl, and Mafuyu, as well as the administrator who is still guaranteed alive. How long will that man last is a better question, because I think the three youngins actually have more than that dude does in their tank. Secondary thing to say would be the air conditioner is technically still on, even if it's not running right now, so if you hear that thing boot back on, apologies, but still pretty warm outside, even though it's getting later in the day, so it is what it is, but that is what it is. Secondary caveat would be if you have anything to comment down below, whether it be something I ask or something you have pop in your mind about something I do, say, or the show does, or says, or whatever it might be. Always encourage you to do so, so don't forget, don't be afraid, drop it down in there. And finally, in addition to encourage to do that, it's appreciated to let the video run through, let me get the watch time, hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. That being said, let's get into the episode, shall we? Well, you can't read his mind because he's not the one fighting you, technically. Don't fucking worry about it, bro. Just do your part. Oh, apparently he has some sort of extra special senses as well. Apparently he doesn't just wear the ski cap for coincidence sake. Maybe he has some hearing adapters in there. I keep calling it a ski cap, by the way, and I know it has an actual name to it. I just forgot the actual name to it. They might. Matter of fact, Shin might believe you, because maybe that's the actual reason that he can't read the guy's mind. Well, if that was enough to wake him up a little bit. He just has a headache. Oh, Kashima hit him into the wall. What the fuck? Oh no, he threw himself into the wall like an idiot. I mean, I guess if you need someone as your remote control dummy, that works. See, you say anyone who survives gets the job, but I think at this point, none of them would want to work for somebody like that. Okay, well, maybe with the promise of she can meet Sakamoto if Shin doesn't do it first, the girl might, but damn. Not again. Oh, hey. The dude in the hat actually saved those two. Think Mafuyu just kind of had the image of Shin being all badass and went, I can't lose to this fucking guy again. Don't worry, dude. That time it wasn't about the germophobia. That time it was about him, like, growing a pair. Yeah, that was just basically him growing a pair. Ooh, okay, that was actually a pretty nifty move by her, offering to shoot Mafuyu over using her weapon. Though, that didn't really help him out much. Oh, is the dude in the hat about to lock the fuck in too? Are we gonna see some cool shit from him? Shin just being honest about being a clairvoyant to him, not her. And just be like, yeah, I could read your mind during that entire inner monologue. And one, shut up and just help us. Honestly, that's the kind of lesson I should take into mind more often. If I'm just going to be ashamed of myself anyway, I may as well just do the thing, right? No, I don't have enough balls myself to do that, but it's something I should. Okay, now, I wonder if that was like his fuck up because he's such a shy guy that he like misspoke, or was that actually the subtitle person's fault? Because as we've seen various times in my videos, the people who do the subtitles aren't always all there. Okay, that was intentional. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, understandable fear. Oh, and now the animals are getting scared because the real fight is starting in the other end of the island. I think one of the... Oh, it must have been Mafuyu's last hit that actually caused some damage to the eye. So now that Shin admitted to being clairvoyant, this guy probably won't be worried about, saying his theory that the dude might be asleep for this reason. And they're realizing that the dude can hear them. Which, also, does that mean the dude is kind of like Shin in the way, not he's a clairvoyant, but he has some, like, ultra-receptive hearing? So, where was his intelligence with dropping down to somewhere there might be water when you're using an electronic device to combat people? Plus, here's the thing. Since Shin can hear your thoughts, you don't have to verbalize what you want to get across to him. You just have to think it. That's how him and Sakamoto work so well together. He just has to think about it, and Shin's like, gotcha. Exactly. Shin just found a new dude to work with who can think in the same form as Sakamoto. It's good. So basically, there's also a delay in between reading somebody's thoughts and then them happening unless Shin's in lock-in mode, which apparently he's overdone for the day. He's going to try and surpass his own limits. Lock-in time. Ah. Oh, so this dude understood the sounds himself and is now going to try and fight back on his own? Apparently very well. Okay. Alright, mimicry? I can get down with that. Well, because I need a few moments to make use of it. It's like the fuck it, special beam cannon! Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that dude would also join the good guys. But apparently they just had intention to kill him. It's fine. You guys have probably delayed enough time for Sakamoto and the gang to find y'all and help out. And just in the nick of time, like always. And to be fair, Shin, you guys did beat him. Unfortunately, his remote control just kind of like broke the rules a little bit extra. Well, to try and find information on you assholes and apparently save people's lives. Of course he's gonna fight. Oh, wonder if she's gonna go over there and, like, understand what's happening down there. Yeah, hopefully that Kachi guy can get his ears fixed, because that's kind of apparently his main weapon, so that'd be unfortunate. Then again, if they take him to that one healer lady, then it should be fine, right? This is a fight you cannot win, and I have to fight. Plus, he was about to do that, so causing someone else to get stuck in the water logging wouldn't have been fun. An underwater fight? Alright. Okay, I can understand. Like, there's people I know that don't like comedy bits added into something serious, and this is the kind of thing that would probably turn them away from this show. But this is just so fucking funny to me. Like, they're in the middle of a very serious fight, and Gaku's just on the ground looking like he's having a fucking tantrum because he's swimming. That was actually a very good plan. Oh. Oh no. This is gonna get bad. I will say, when he ripped the chair up, I kind of thought he was gonna throw it into the stratosphere. I feel like you're understating how accurate that is. Now, the problem is you won't get the chance to take him out. No, come on! Dude literally took the wheels of the plane and is gonna use them as a weapon. Not only a weapon, but a vehicle. So, where's the body gonna land? Okay, through the wing. Got it. Also, the artsy style, very good for a potential thumbnail. Oh, the end of the episode, too. And apparently no after-episode comedy bit. Number one, we will start off with, that was quite the exciting fight all around. Like, the way that Gaku virtually controlling the one dude basically bulldozed through everybody until he ran into the brick wall known as Sakamoto. Because, like, he took out all three of the administrators that were still alive. He beat up the other two special candidates that I do kind of hope get added to the main cast, because it seems like they're actually very good candidates to be teammates for the Sakamoto squad. And, like, I don't know if it's gonna, like, boil down to, like, a good versus bad team thing like a lot of anime do. But listen, the gang's already shaping up pretty well if it does. Because, like, you got your home crew with Sakamoto, Shin, Lu, and Hisuke. And then you have, the new gang being added in with Mafuyu, Akira, and maybe even this, the fuck is his name again? Saji? Saki? The hat guy with the listening ability, accounting his ears didn't, like, bust to an irreparable level. And as well as, like, the crazy chick, because, listen, it would be the best moment in this episode to see her meet Sakamoto and be allowed to just go off. I actually kind of hope we do see that, I'm not gonna lie. But, with that being said, let's see what we get into with the next one. And for now, let me know your thoughts on how the episode went. The contrast between action and comedy. The sick music they used during that ending sequence, because that was so good. And anything else that might have been on your mind, especially about other things I should check out this season, next season, or in general. And as I always say, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe, or follow, depending on where you're watching. Subscribe to the review channels, or subscribe to both YouTube channels, because while this doesn't get uploaded immediately to the review channel, it might get uploaded eventually. They're just, cuckolds, as it were. Ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky. Keep updated with things. TikTok, Patreon. Get the full unedited visuals and audio here, to whereas I can not even show 30% visuals and no audio on YouTube. So, it's not a lot of money, helps me out a lot, and you get to converse with me heavily about these things instead of just the half-ass way. Follow Twitch, subscribe for benefits, can do so Twitch Prime for free. And speaking of the cuckolds known as YouTube, if you are on that platform, if I start uploading these videos over there again, check out the playlist here, let run through, have conversations with the stuff within, whatever. Check out the video recommended to you here. Until next time, it's been the Blazer Game with King's Critiques, maybe. Sign out, ta-ta for now. Peace.